Welcome to day 10 of the Ocala Blitz. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, today was pretty rough. Basically ended up hitting about 40-ish doors. Today was really interesting. I was reworking a turf that I was in, and guys, I'm not gonna lie to you, I was getting like cussed out on every door. I really don't have much to say about today because it's kind of just like beating a dead horse. But I just want to preface what I learned, and that is, even though today I got absolutely nothing, today was really tough because I was getting in my head. It's like, if you're in your head, you're dead. You know what I mean? So, like, the main goal is just to stay even keel, and also, I think one of the main reasons why I've been struggling is because I don't put enough time focusing on my purpose. Because there's this amazing book I've been reading. It's by Grant Cardone. It's called If You're Not Obsessed, You're Average. And basically inside the book, it's always about, people are always like, he's like, this is Grant. He's like, people always ask me, how do I stay so motivated? And he said, the truth of the matter is, it's not motivation. It's just that my purpose is so strong that I keep on going. He's like, whenever I feel like quitting, I just write down my goals. And I write them down in the present tense as if I already achieved them. So I started doing that, and it was really tough. So when I ended up getting back home, I was just really disappointed in myself for many reasons. And I was watching videos and stuff by Grant Cardone, and I was watching the videos like about quitting, because I truly believe in every single path, you eventually get to the point where you're putting effort, nothing, right? And then it's every single time when you're like, if you just wait a little bit longer, just a little bit longer, it will all work out. And I was trying to get to the point where, I'm sitting here, I'm in the daze, I'm like thinking, like, what am I even doing here? I'm like, should I just stop? Because the deals I ended up getting scammed. I'm not going to go on that on this video because, these are public. But I ended up getting scammed, and I ended up thinking I was going to get a certain commission, and I ended up not getting that. So that really messed a lot of things up. I'm like, damn, bro, I don't know what I'm going to do now. So that ended up happening. And then basically because of that, it kind of messed everything up. And then I'm sitting here where I'm like, man, I've just been working for free these past couple months. I'm like, I gotta figure something out. I'm sitting here getting in my head, and it just reminds me of all the other things I've done. And every single time it's the same thing. It's like, in the beginning you're really excited, and then eventually you become pessimistic, and then eventually you reach the valley of despair, which is where most people quit. But it's like, if you just hang out in the valley of despair just a little bit longer, it's all gonna click, and it's everything, all the pain and suffering will have been worth it. So, I was trying to get to that point, and I realized, I'm like, it doesn't matter. Because then I remembered, when I was watching the video, I don't remember exactly what he said, but he's like, you have two options. He's like, you can either try and fail, or you can quit, and then you'll have to wonder what happened. You'll have to wonder what would have happened if you would have given just a little bit more effort, if you would have stayed in just a little bit longer. And I'm telling you guys, that curiosity and wondering what would have happened is the worst pain on planet Earth. It plagues me every day. It's like, I don't have any regrets because I believe everything that happens to me has happened for a reason. However, I would be lying if I said that little small voice in my head wouldn't be there. I try not to think about it. It makes me wonder, like, what would have happened if I went out of clothes, the first business I ever had from 7 years ago? Because of the amount of money I spent on courses and coaches and books, I'm like, if I would have just focused on that one thing, I can't imagine how successful it would have been. But, everything that happens for a reason. Or so we tell ourselves that. And so, for me, that was just one of the things I think about a lot. Now, this is something I want to bring up because a lot of people ask me, they're like, Aaron, why do you do these? Like, they're always so, like, negative. And it's not that they're negative, I'm just telling you the truth. On social media, all you ever see is the amazing stuff. On the Instagram reels, you only see, like, the Ferraris, the real estate, the beautiful girls, but you never see all the times the guy that got those things got kicked in the nuts. And that's why I'm doing this, because I know that I'm just going to succeed. There's an amazing book called The Greatest Salesman. Everyone should read it. It's not even about sales. It's just about your mentality. And there's a great chapter. There's like scrolls in the book. I believe there's 10 scrolls. And the one that resonates with me the most is scroll 3. And that is, I will persist until I succeed. Because this is the thing. A lot of people have failed. But guess what? You only fail when you quit. So as long as you persist, you will succeed. It's something so small. Oh my God, that lizard is humongous. Anyways, so as long as I persist, I will succeed. So I just like have to remind myself that. And my thing is, I know that right now I may seem like I'm getting kicked in the nuts by life, but the reality is I'm never gonna getting kicked in the nuts by life, because this is just the roller coaster of being an entrepreneur. You have highs, you have lows, and it's just you have to be able to stay calm and either maintain your emotions when things are going to shit and when things are going amazing. And the real reason why I do this is because no one's going to say you're an overnight success, because they're going to be looking at all these videos and they're going to be like, oh my God, this guy, he was really going through it. He was really struggling. But if he did it, I can do it. Because try to believe me, guys, there's nothing special about me. I'm just a person that is extremely driven to win. And I know I will. It's not even a doubt. It's not a question of, will I become a millionaire? Will I become a billionaire? It's going to happen. I'm absolutely certain. The question is just how long is it going to take? So I guess we'll see that. I always wish that, all the people that are extremely successful would have documented their journey. And so that's why I'm doing it. You guys really are going to see me go from 0 to billionaire over these next, 50, 60 years. Hell, they might get rid of YouTube. You might see me on like some VR headsets. I don't know. But the point is, no matter what, you are going to see the character development over the years. So I look forward to seeing you guys at the finish line.